Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gamer on Grand Street. I'm a little bit sick, so pardon that, but I want to talk to you guys today about competitive game battles roles and how to identify your roles. Now, quick note on the gameplay in the background. It is a 5v5 search and destroy game battles match on Backlot, I believe. Now, this is the end of the night. We were fucking around. You know, 5v5 isn't something you play often. We only play 3v3s now because there's normally like when someone's getting on to be our fourth, I'm getting off, and then because I get off, he can't connect. Josh can't connect anybody but me. But regardless, we're gonna be talking about competitive roles and how to identify yours and what they are. And I'm gonna be giving you guys an example in Optic Gaming. Now, this is a Reddit article, so I will be using that as kind of like my list of things. So these aren't set in stone. Also, I want to say that this is also because for Advanced Warfare, you didn't have roles, in my opinion. For Black Ops 3, you didn't really have roles, in my opinion. You had Slayer, and then you had Objective. But even the Slayer played the Objective, so you literally just had a bunch of people going for kills and trying to pick up bomb. There was no roles. But now that we are back to COD 4 game battles and Modern Warfare Remastered being played a lot, roles are starting to see a return. And I liked it because when I started playing game battles in Black Ops 2, and now when I started playing game battles, when I started playing competitive and even arena mode, I found the role I liked. I changed so much in a time period to where I am now, and you guys can maybe even see in my pub match gameplay. I really enjoy the role I have now. So we're gonna start number one, obviously Slayer, a player who uses kills, and on the article it says uses an SMG, but really any role here could be switched from an SMG Slayer to an AR Slayer. For example, like you could wager to bet, or not wager to bet, but say like Scump is essentially an SMG Slayer but can pick up an AR, and there are AR Slayers, like Proofy comes to mind when I think about AR Slayers, people that just use assault rifles. Secondly, you have an objective player, a player who plays for the objective and almost always uses an SMG. Now, that is mostly true. There aren't a whole lot of assault rifle objective players, but there are some, and I know some that can obviously use both. So I'm going to go through, and I know you guys know like the four main competitive players that I played with for the last couple of years, being me, Mike, Eddie, and Joe. I'm going to walk you through what these roles are and how they work amongst our team. So Slayer is obviously Eddie. He's the guy that goes for kills, though with Modern Warfare Remastered has been a little bit different. We're trying to figure out how we work the best. Slayer is Eddie. Objective is Joe. Support is somebody that could switch between an SMG and AR and play the objective as well. Get kills, play the objective. Essentially, everybody should be playing the objective. But, those objective and the support player play the objective the most. And so it's kind of, like I said, we're going to figure it out as we go along. And then the last role, which is my role, which is an anchor. If you guys watched the competitive domination match, the game battles domination match we played, I was posted up in the triple story A building, or A bomb building, watching over B flag, and anchor provides a backline for the team, protects spawn points. What I was doing there was locking down A spawn building, because from that building you could see everything. I was locking down our flag lines, and because I had eyesight, they could maybe sometimes spawn somewhere near the middle of the map. So the best example, what I'm going to tell you guys right here, Optic Gaming, Scump is the Slayer, Karma plays the objective, Crim6 plays support, and Formal is the anchor. Now, like I said, we're kind of figuring out for a definite. I know right now that Joe is the objective player and I am the anchor player. And then, like I said, Eddie's more Slayer, maybe support, and Mike's kind of Slayer and support. It depends, but the way you identify your role, if you like to stay close to the spawns and protect you, and not necessarily get a lot of kills, but I would say even come to the higher KDs, you're the anchor is what you are. You protect spawns, you hold down lines of sight, you're really methodical in your play. That's how I play. If you are a support hybrid, like switch between SMG and an AR, you play the objective, you push up, you hold higher lines than the anchor player, because my job is to hold spawn, whereas Mike or Eddie's job is to kind of hold that middle line of the map. Joe's is to get two flags or get the bomb or plant on sabotage. Normally ends up with a lot of deaths, could end up with a lot of kills, but normally ends up with a lot of deaths, puts himself in a lot of shitty situations for the objective purpose of the game, and goes from there. The reason we win matches more or less is because of doing things that people don't normally think about doing, and that's, on the objective end, planting a bomb with a line of sight that nobody actually thought of, that I could watch because I'm the anchor and my job is to set up. And a Slayer, you run around, you hold the cutoff points. Like I said, the support player kind of holds mid. The objective player makes sure both flags are safe. The anchor holds the back line. The Slayer kind of has the cutoff point, like where he could kind of push their spawn but not cause a spawn flip, which causes me grief and angst. But that is his job, to get a lot of kills and hold back spawn points. That's pretty much what the roles are. So there you go. Those are your roles. If you push up and hold spawn lines for the enemy and kill them off spawn or kill them close to off spawn, then you're probably a Slayer. If you play a domination match, a 4v4, and you end up with close to 35 kills, you're probably a Slayer. If you play the objective, if you're the objective guy and you end up play a competitive domination match and end up with like 6 or 7 captures, there's a good chance you'd be the objective player. If you're a support player and you end up with like 3 to 4 captures, maybe 5, and you end up somewhere around 27, 28 kills, you're probably the support player. If you are slow and you have pretty much just 2 caps because you capped the home flag and the home flag for each round, if you have like 2 caps and you hold spawn points for your team and you hold down longer lines of sight and just protect your team, then, and even if you end up with only 20, 25 kills, those 20, 25 kills were, in good stride. So if you end up with that, you're probably the anchor. And I know I played anchor in Black Ops 3, or Black Ops 2, and I'm back to playing anchor in COD 4, which I really do enjoy. So hopefully this did teach you guys how to, find your role, tell you how to do it slightly better, because it took me a long time to figure out how to do anchor right. I thought you just rotated, because it's different with hardpoint. I thought you were the last one in and the last one out of the hardpoint, kind of getting the last points, which isn't false for hardpoint, but for a game like Modern Warfare Remastered, it's slightly different. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the gameplay as well, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.